Good morning. My name is Paul McCulloch, and I'm the CEO and founder of Helm Solutions. We at Helm scanned the websites of 30 companies chosen at random from the Fortune 500 and found that each of them was violating at least one cybersecurity or technology law. And when you add all that up, they're collectively liable for over $270 million in fines. And that's just their websites. And this problem goes far beyond websites. See, every system, every process, every function, every line of code has a corresponding regulatory requirement. Now let me make this clear. In the financial sector, there persists a dangerous gap between technology and the regulations that govern it. And I'm familiar with this gap because for 3 years, I was the VP of Technology Law and Global Committee Chief of Cybersecurity Compliance at JP Morgan. And the thing that kept me up at night was one word: visibility. Because you can't fix a problem you can't see. And with the pace of technology, even the smallest problem could scale instantly. And it is this blind spot between the technology and the regulations that govern it. It is this blind spot which is the problem that lies at the heart of FinTech. And Helm is the solution. Our web-based compliance as a service platform partners with regulators around the world to provide companies of all sizes with the tools and visibility necessary to conduct instant and comprehensive gap analyses into their cybersecurity and technology operations. We are the only company that provides our customers first with the cybersecurity and technology compliance gaps that they have, and then gets them to the right solution. And how do we start? Well, we had conversations with regulators, companies, sector experts, and RegTech experts, and we realized there was one common thing missing: a common language. So we created the Helm Dashboard to establish a common language amongst all these groups by breaking down the work that they did and identifying how it impacted the configuration for cybersecurity and technology operations down to a parameter level. So then we went to the regulators, because when you build something with regulators, you want them to like it. So we showed the regulators what we had built, and now we're working with 25 regulators around the world that are going into our platform, identifying what are the relevant regulations to the cybersecurity and technology sector, processing and certifying the interpretations in our platform, and establishing a global database of APIs from regulators around the world. And what do we do with this database? Well, we're making the regulations relevant and accessible for any size company. We do so by helping companies create IT profiles for their IT tools, the architecture upon which those IT tools sit, and their overall business operations. We do so using, yes, a preliminary questionnaire, but it is supplemented by powerful abilities to scan large amounts of code, as well as gleaning information from third-party sources. And once we have profiles for these tools, operations, we can benchmark them against the changing regulatory requirements, illustrate gaps on a real-time dashboard, and get these companies to solutions. So let's see it in action. Let's say I'm a company in the United States, and I want to launch in Singapore, but I don't know whether or not all my operations are compliant. Well, I'll just click on Singapore, which will filter all my IT tools and operations down below so that they're benchmarked only against the laws in Singapore. And I see, wow, my score went down. But it's okay, because I know exactly how to fix it. I'm going to click on the first operation, and I see, oh, I'm not compliant with the Singapore Technology Risk Management Guidelines because I don't have an incident notification system. Oh, well, what do I do now? Well, Helm doesn't stop there. We then link you to solutions from a solutions marketplace that's growing every day. And because we have partnerships with these solutions, they also provide us information as to how your compliance score would change if you went with them. Furthermore, because we have partnerships with these solutions, if there's any impact that they have, any incident that they have that could impact your compliance score, well, we make sure you know about it, helping you comply with outsourcing, incident response guidelines, third-party risk, and more issues in a rapidly changing regulatory environment. So come talk to me afterwards and get compliant, get control, get Helm.